and scope.
Well then, if I can have you erase that side, I'll scribble on this side. We then have the appearance of someone identified as Elias. And this is just a kind of a challenging name. To be real honest, we don't know who the individual is that actually appears. If you'll go to your Bible dictionary, very briefly, I'll just summarize it. There are 4 main definitions of this word, Elias. And the first is, an Elias is anyone who is a forerunner of Christ. Okay? So Sidney Rigdon, for example, is told he is an Elias in section 35. John the Baptist is an Elias. There are people that are designated to be a forerunner. The second meaning of that is someone who receives a special calling from the Lord. They can be called an Elias. There also was apparently a person by the name of Elias in the time of Abraham. And then, just to make it challenging for biblical scholars, Elias is the Greek version of Elijah. And so what happens is, in this instance, in section 110, we have both an Elias and we have the actual Elijah coming, so that uncomplicates it a little bit. But recognize that the Lord has not yet told us entirely who this person was. What we do know is that this Elias, who under one of these definitions he came, had the ability to restore the keys for what? Well, as it says in verse 12, the dispensation of the gospel of Abraham, saying that in us and our seed all generations after us should be blessed. That wonderful covenant that was given to Abraham and renewed with Isaac and renewed with Jacob and renewed through the years is now ours. We can claim to it as either blood Israel or adopted Israel, and the bottom line is it doesn't matter whether you're born into Israel as a blood member or an adopted member. The blessings are exactly the same. But I've always found it interesting that, you know, we're just kind of, the Lord reveals many things, but He doesn't reveal everything.